Welcome to the lesson, Introduction of the Avro RJ Family. The Avro RJ is a short and medium haul airliner with the ability to operate in and out of demanding short airfields. The aircraft is also capable of steep approaches at approach angles up to 6 degrees. The RJ is powered by 4 lightweight Textron Lycoming LF507 engines. The 2 outboard engines, 1 and 4, provide electrical power, and the inboard engines, 2 and 3, provide hydraulic power. 4 engines are suspended from a high wing by pylons, which keep the engines clear of the ground, minimizing the chance of the engines ingesting ground debris or sand. 4 engines yield exceptional short-field performance, and additionally, the 1 engine inoperative ceiling is also considerably higher than that of a twin. The wing section, which has a moderate sweep angle of 15 degrees, and chord are optimized for the regional jet roll wing. There are no leading-edge high-lift devices. However, large trailing-edge flaps are fitted. The aircraft has a T-tail. The tail plane is thus out of the path of the airflow from the wing and the engine exhaust. The fin is swept back, resulting in a tailplane being further aft. Consequently, it has a greater moment, therefore allowing the tailplane to be smaller than a low-set tailplane, thus producing less drag. There are no thrust reversers. However, excellent stopping performance is provided by lift spoilers and powerful brakes with electronic adaptive anti-skid. The lift spoilers are for ground use only. Air brakes are available for use in the air and on ground. The air brakes are a pair of pedals at the back of the fuselage and increase drag, but have negligible effects on lift and trim. The aircraft comes in 3 sizes: RJ-70, RJ-85, and RJ-100. The only dimension that changes significantly is the aircraft length. The view from the flight deck is excellent. The wingtip and the outer engine can be seen from the associated pilot seat. Hydraulically powered nose-wheel steering is provided, by which the aircraft is easy to maneuver on the ground. The arc swept by the RJ-70 wingtip exceeds that of the arc swept by the tail, but the arc swept by the tail of the RJ-85 and the RJ-100 exceeds that of the wingtips. The minimum pavement width for a 180-degree turn is shown here. There are 3 instrument panels: left, center, and right. The left and right panels are principally for flight instruments. The center panel contains the engine instruments, a central warning panel, CWP, and a central status panel, CSP. The center of the glare shield contains a mode control panel, MCP, for the digital flight guidance system. There are 3 consoles: left side console, center console, and right side console. The center console is subdivided into the forward center console and the aft center console. The consoles contain navigation and communication control panels besides flap and thrust levers. An overhead panel contains the system control panels and circuit breaker panels. The system control panels contain which indicators the engine has a high bypass ratio of 5.3 to 1, so the fan develops the bulk of the engine thrust. Each engine is enclosed by a pod and supported by a pylon attached to the wing. There are two spools, a low-pressure LP spool and a high-pressure HP spool. The speed of the LP spool is designated N1 and the speed of the HP spool N2. The temperature of the gas at the outlet to the low-pressure turbine is designated EGT. The HP spool drives an accessory gearbox which provides drives for the engine subsystems. Each engine has an electric starter motor which turns the HP spool through the accessory gearbox. The starter motor is used on air. Windmilling RPM is sufficient for in-flight starting. HP compressor bleed air supplies the aircraft air supply system. HP compressor bleed air also provides engine and intake ice protection. The HP compressor has a bleed band to prevent engine surge. When the bleed band is opened, air is bled from the HP compressor. Congratulations, you have now completed this module.